Greetings, beloved. Welcome to Nadi's Eclectic Culinary. Today we are making this scrumptious, gorgeous, mouth-watering vegetable chicken hash with a balance in flavor like that of a perfect orchestra. And before we commence, I'm going to wash my hands. For this scrumptious meal, we have grapeseed oil, thoroughly washed bell peppers, carrots, scallions, some chicken bouillon, curry powder, turmeric powder, white pepper, salt, some onions, um, garlic, peppers, ginger, and some black pepper. And beloved, I'd like to take a brief pause to note that I have an extremely tiny working space and kitchen because I was in a home fire and I lost literally everything. I mean everything, and I have nothing from my past, from my home, and so I'm starting life all over. And I ask that you um, bear with me as I navigate through this very tiny kitchen. So for the rest of the ingredients, I have the chicken and potatoes peeled, and I am peeling the last one for you to see. And then I'm just going to chunk them up, put them in a bowl, and I'm doing the same for the chicken, chunking them up, as you can see, and put them in a bowl as well. And I've listed all the ingredients in the description panel. And now I'll take off the gloves and wash my hands and the chopping board and proceed. And now I'm going to make a marinade in which I'm going to marinate the chicken. And so I'm chopping some onions that I'm going to blend together with some fresh ginger, fresh pepper, curry powder, turmeric, salt, white pepper, and black pepper. Now I'm massaging the chicken in the marinade. Once well marinated, I'll cover it up and set it aside in the refrigerator and bring it out a few minutes before I start cooking. And this marinade is so potent. And I'm chopping onions same size as um, the chicken and the potatoes, finely chopping the ginger and the garlic. I'd like to make a note that I do wash my hands a lot, I mean really a lot, but to avoid lengthy video, I'm not including all those hand washing. And for the scallions, I'm going to chop them up reasonably sized, not too big, not too small, just regular size, just enough to be prominent in the dish. And this is going to look so beautiful. And for the sweet pepper, I'm coring the seeds out. I find this very easy to manage, to handle the peppers. As you can see, once I core the seeds out, it's very easy. When I cut them up and chop them up, as you can see, there's nothing left in there. So I'm chopping them up just same size as the chicken potatoes and the onions, and this will look wonderful. So I'm peeling the carrots and I'm going to slice them up, um, and I think that'll be about the final chopping for the day. So I have my brazier all ready to start cooking, and I'm pouring into it my grapeseed oil. Heat it up. I like grapeseed oil, and into the heated oil I have my chicken that I'm going to fry till they are all cooked. Oh boy, this smells so wonderful. It smells heavenly. The aroma is so great. Hmm. And you bet I'm going to try this chicken. Oh, this brims with flavor galore. And I'd like to note that when cooking, just like with anything else, you'd want to eschew having certain ingredients overpower others to arrive at a balance in flavor. So I strain the oil to remove some of the residue from the chicken, and I'm adding some butter to fry the potatoes. And I'm going to fry these potatoes golden brown, and I have a couple of batches, so I'll fry them all. And look how gorgeous these ingredients look. Don't you think so? Okay, so now I'm transferring the oil into a larger casserole because the brazier isn't big enough to contain the meal. And to the oil, I'm adding some butter, and I'm going to start sauteing my onions, garlic, ginger, and I'm leaving a little bit of the garlic for later, and also the onions. I'm leaving some for later, and adding some chicken bouillon, white pepper, black pepper, and sauteing for a while. And I'm adding some white wine. I don't drink at all, but I love cooking with alcohol. So into it, I'm adding the remaining um, garlic, sorry, onions, and also the rest of the ingredients, which are the sweet peppers and the carrots. Saute for a couple of minutes, and I'm adding the remaining garlic, and then um, after a couple of minutes, I'm going to add the potatoes and the chicken. Now, I forgot to mention in the beginning that um, we needed basil, so I'm adding the fresh basil here, and the remaining, and actually the scallions, and saute for another couple of minutes. And this should be done. As you can see, this looks so colorful, gorgeous, beautiful, and we are really, really done. And the aroma is breathtaking. This is the set table before the meal. So I've dished out my meal, set my table, I eat with my eyes, and see how elegant it looks. And it brims with balanced flavor galore, like an orchestra, and I'm dazzling it with some cilantro for added aesthetic and flavor. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me. Kindly subscribe and share this video with your families, friends, acquaintances, anybody and everybody. I look forward to coming your way again with another video. Until I do, it's ta-ta from Nadi's Eclectic Culinary.